Well, it's Christmas Eve day. Kevin and his sweet wife have completed all of their stuff that they have to do at their house, and Kevin's bored, so he's on his way down here. Should be here in about 5 or 10 minutes. I am also fully prepared for the holiday. I have the Grinch gun and the portable radar system out in the backyard, watching for any flying intruders. I have the razor wire on the house, on the roof, to avoid any more of that nasty reindeer poop all over the place. Tough to clean that stuff off. And I'm out here in the garage, and like I said, Kevin's coming down. We're both, we don't have things to do, so we're all prepared. So we're gonna come down here and we're gonna do the kicking on this bike this morning. Gonna double check all the settings, lower it down and kick it by the numbers until we are either exhausted or it starts. Now, even if it starts, after we get it started, subsequent to that, it better become a 1, 2, or 3 kicker, because if not, that just means we've overcome whatever's happened. And I'm not satisfied with that. I want to have a bike that will cold start on 1, 2, 3 kicks, as it should. That's the objective. So the Folly Jack Man, I like that, Folly Jack Man. The Jolly Fat Man flies tonight, and today we're going to play with this. And tomorrow I go to friends for Christmas Day, a little present opening and dinner, and that's nice. So that's where we are. Everybody have a good Christmas, and when Kevin gets here, we'll set up the camera and do some serious kicking on his little Beezer. And I hear Kevin's bike outside right now, so I'm going to shut this down. Okay, Kevin is here, and just for grins, we are going to dump the sump. Gives me a chance to use my new offset socket driver. So we've got the nuts off, and we're going to drop out this little top hat and see how much oil we have underneath. Can you break it free, or shall I get a little screw?
No, we're gonna need
something.
something.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Try it with this little guy and see if it'll break free. We'll videotape the 1.5 quart of oil that might be in there. All right, we're gonna stop for a minute. All right, so we've got the, we use a box cutter blade and get it between the case and the gasket, trying to save the gasket. I have more gaskets, just depends on what happens when we take this apart. Good buddy Bill is detail driven, and he had it very nicely sealed. So we're letting the oil out. This was a commented suggestion, and he's right, BSAs do wet sump. We'll see how badly this is. Usually there's, I guess, 4 to 6 inches oil in the bottom of a sump of a British bike. There it goes.
Yeah.
Try the little screwdriver. I think you got enough of a gap. Not going to hurt anything. Yeah, there you go. The heck with it. It's well sealed. So, just from what I see, but if it had been a full sump, it would have gushed.
Yeah.
And so there's no oil in there to worry about. There is oil in there, good news. There's not enough in there to worry about. Okay, so we're going to take that cap off, examine the gasket, see if we want to... Boy, the gasket stayed up there. Mm-hmm. That answers the question. It's up against there nicely. Yeah. We will put a little sealer on the top hat and put it back together. All right, the note about there may be oil in the sump making it difficult to kick over is a valid point. We are lucky. We dropped the top hat off. We took the oil out. What we have is exactly, let's see if you can see that, 6 ounces, which is great. Usually it's between 4 to 6 ounces, so we got 6 ounces out of there. And a razor blade. Oh wait, that's our razor blade. So No oil in the sump now that we have to worry about, okay? So let's just put that over there just to get a little parallax going here. Anyway, 6 ounces exactly. I put these little scoops on here to guide the oil, spill less oil. And we're putting the bash plate back on the bottom of the engine. Beautifully done. Flush mount Allens into threaded holes. Just beautiful. Okay, we've proven the sump in full, and we're going to start kicking. Okay, this is a video in low light conditions. We put the sump cover back on, we put the bash plate back on, we checked the markings on the rotor and the little white dot in the hole on the other side. We have the plug out, the ignition turned on, and I'm going to show you the spark here as Kevin just turns the motor over by hand with the touch plate. Oh my goodness. That is spark you could read a book by. You know what? It looks like you're getting 2 sparks out of there. Hey, go ahead and hit it again. Ah, it's just reflection. Okay, we've proved we got good spark over here, folks. And yes, it's not on compression, but this is like the 3rd set of plugs we've used, so I don't think it's a plug problem. All right, here we are on Christmas Eve day. We drained the sump. There was only 6 ounces of oil in it. Put the bash plate back on. Double checked the timing just a moment ago. Everything lines up. We're gonna kick on the bike using the numbers, using 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, put it on top on compression. 2, get it just past compression with the compression release. 3, raise it back up, the Kickstarter back up all the way. 4, kick down hard all the way through, even in an arc, forward underneath the peg. And then repeat above. And I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do the first kicking. I'm going to try it with the client said no gas, no throttle, and no choke. And I'm going to go over there and kick on it 5 or 6 times by the numbers. So I thought I'd let you watch.
Ignition's on.
Gas is on.
Ignition's on.
No choke.
No choke.
No throttle. All right, so here we go. Let me go through. Okay. We're on compression.
Down.
Okay.
Release.
Back up.
All the way.
Okay, by the numbers. On compression. Just past compression.
Release.
Back
All
up.
the way up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, one more. All the way up on compression.
Release.
Past compression.
Off.
All the way up. Yeah. All right, I'm going to try about half throttle this time.
Okay.
Okay. On compression.
Release.
Past compression.
Off.
All the way up. Half throttle. Yeah. I got nothing.
Try.
I'm going to try full throttle.
Okay.
On compression.
Release.
Just past compression.
Release.
Okay. Okay, that was as many as I'm going to do. Well, I kick a few.
Okay.
Kick a poo of joy juice. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
I go pogo. All right, so ignition's on. We know, by the way, we know the ignition's on because we have lights when I turn it to the light position, and we have, let's get a little dim. So we'll put a charger on it if we don't get some joy quick. All right. All right.
Compression.
Compression, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little release.
A little past.
Okay.
Release all the way up. Compression.
Okay.
Just passed. All the way up.
Okay. I'm gonna put some choke in here.
Okay.
Okay, choke is on. Now compression.
Compression.
Pass.
Just passed.
We'll pass a little bit. Go ahead. Good kick. Nothing. All right, compression.
Yep.
Okay, just passed.
Just passed.
Okay.
All the way up.
Up.
One more time. Compression.
Just
Just
passed.
passed. All the way up.
All right. I'm going to put a charger on it overnight. We're going to let this thing sit until after Christmas. By the way, took the cap off just to avoid any vapor lock. We're getting no joy at all. We're not getting any indication that the bike wants to run. Okay, at this point, we're going to hang it up. Thank you.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. So we'll pick this up after Christmas Day, within a day or two. Anybody have any suggestions that don't incorporate using this method, unless you see us doing the method wrong, which we've done correctly in the past, by the way, with other B50s and 441 Victors. We're open to suggestions. If anybody has a B50 out there, it'd be really neat if you do a compression check for us. You know what, while we're here, let's pull the plug, do another compression check. See if I was able to fix my old compression gauge. We'll use the new one, and I want to see if that one works again, because I put a new Schrader valve in.
Okay.
And we're going to do another compression check here and see what we see. Because that's my biggest worry, that lack of compression.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we tried my old compression tester that I've used for 20 years, and all of a sudden it leaks, so got to go with the new one, the new replacement. I don't like it as much, but it seems to work just fine. I'm going to go over and hold it while Kevin tries for at least 10 kicks through with the throttle wide open. And watch how difficult it is to kick this bike over for the results on compression that we're going to get. Okay, so I got this. And I got the gauge held away from the bike, just like it's short out.
Yeah.
60. Okay, 70. Still 70. 70. 70. You got it up to 75. How many kicks is there?
12.
12? Was it really?
Yeah.
All right, hold on to this. I'm going to bring the camera over. All right, so that was 12 healthy kicks, full throttle open. Let's just go over here and I'll illustrate for you the results we got. Notice, I mean, he kicked it's a difficult kick. All right, so here we go. And there it is. About 60, 75 pounds with all that kicking and all that effort with the throttle wide open. Somebody with a B50, do a compression test for us and tell us what you get, because I'm dying of curiosity. Okay? Or if you know a reference online, send me a link or a description or anything. In the meantime, we're done until after Christmas at least, possibly after New Year's. I don't know, but we're done for a while. And have good holidays, everybody. And we are closing down today. Adios. By the way, yes, we did check the spark plug. Yes, there is gas on the spark plug. So, eliminates that thought also, sorta. Still could be carburation, I just don't know. And by the way, yes, I know it's not adios, it's adios. I live in the Southwest. I know adios. As the cars go by going to church. 4 in a row. Must be a service right around 10 o'clock. So I will say adios, not adios. Adios, by the way, goes back to 15-year-old humor when I was working in a bakery back in Virginia. Don't know where it started, why it started, but we started saying adios when we would leave, and it has stuck. So adios, my friends. Adieu. I don't know German. And see you sometimes after the holidays.